If I pull this out, what do you think's going to happen here? Oh boy, I guess we'll find out. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Much appreciated.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Sarcastic Storage Stacker here. No, I'm just messing around, guys. I was on Johnny's show the other day, and I told him I was going to do a coin video riding my mongoose with a Jason mask on, but there's a problem with that, and I'll show you. It's signed.
Ooh,
Kane Hodder.
Nice.
That's the guy that played Jason. So it wouldn't really look good to have his signature on it while I'm making. So I was thinking of a crazy video, and that came to mind. And I told Johnny, I think I'll try that. But then I realized, oh no, which is really good though, because it makes this worth a little bit more. But I was going to do a video, and now I can't do that video. So we'll just come up with something else. How are y'all doing?
Cool.
I'm just doing a little tomfoolery here this morning. You know, we don't usually do that on this show.
Not on Insanity.
No. Not on Storage Auction Insanity. I interviewed my cat Douglas this morning and put up a short. And he said he was going to be on the show today. So I'm going to hold him to it. I hope he is, because he's really helping my channel out. And in return, I'm helping these cats have the best life they could ever have, you know? So everybody's happy.
Congratulations.
We hit 1 million views, guys. I know that's a small accomplishment.
It's major.
For me, it's major because when I first told people at the storage auctions, at the live storage auctions, well, one of the things I want to do, guys, I want to get 1 million views. And they and they were doing that. Okay, well, I did that. And now we'll keep going, you know. And I told you, I said, when I hit 3,000 subs about, I guess a month and a half ago, I said, I'm going to get to 4 quickly because I saw that coming, and I've done that.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go to 5. There's been a lot of YouTube studies that if you can get to 10,000 subscribers, which I know I can do it, and I might be able to do it by the end of 2023, then it's inevitable that you can get to 100,000 if you keep your focus. So that is the plan for the channel. You understand?
Yes.
So it's all about the fun on the way, though, isn't it?
It sure is.
We've got a few things to do today. I didn't even plan for a show today. I mean, I didn't put any out, like, well, a little bit. You know, a lot of times I overthink it, and I want to do this and do that, and we've been doing this show long enough where we could just turn the camera on, get together here, and come up with something entertaining, because that's what we do.
It is what we do.
It's what we do. So here we are gathered here again today, and I'm very happy to say that I love you guys, and I love this show, and I love the people that come here, and I want to build on this.
Yep, we love you too, and all the subs, they're so good.
Yeah, and we can actually, and Craig is here now. We'll get down to Craig. I've got something special to say about what Craig has done. But let's go through the comments, and we'll get to him.
Okay.
And first we got Doc this morning. Hello, Doc. He's got his marinas. There's stuff going on in his marina videos again. There people are starting to get out there, and that's great because that's what he does, you know. And he's got a good channel, and he's got quite a few subscribers and got more than 1 million views. Okay,
wow.
So very happy to have Doc here. He's been a good supporter of the channel, and I really appreciate him. Thank you, Doc.
Yeah.
Good morning, afternoon, whatever it is. And there's Joy. Here he is, Craig. See, he's he's saying don't buy storage with me, but he just bought one for $90 and he's already sold probably more by now. But the last I heard, he sold like $6,500 out of this $90.
What?
Yes.
Wow. Congratulations.
So,
That
Craig,
feels good.
that is why we buy storage units.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's one of the things and that motivates me and Glenn and Joy to get that unit and find a banger.
Yes.
Just a banger, because it can happen.
Yeah, easy.
So
well, that's
wow,
so good.
man. Congratulations, man. That
Absolutely.
is so cool.
That feels good too.
Oh God. Yes. It sure does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I love that.
So that is, I would love for you to talk about that, Craig. If you want to come on, just say so, and I'll bring you on, or you can talk about whatever you got. If you want to, just let me know, and I'll drop you a link in the chat. And then as soon as you come on, I'll just delete the link. If you don't have to, now I'm just saying, if you want to, come on and talk about some of the stuff. I want to give you a platform to show everybody how good this thing can be and why we buy these.
Absolutely. I love
the little crap that we find, and see. It's not about that. It's for the treasure that you eventually will find if you're persistent and never give up.
No,
it will happen if you persist in this. That's the kind of unit, Craig, that we all look for.
Yeah, I'm so happy for you. I'd love to hear your story.
Patrick, hey, glad you're here, sir. Why, yes, hello, panel and chat, flying by to say hi and light up that thumb. Hey, we appreciate that, man. That's great.
Yeah, thank you.
Hope you have a wonderful 2023, because that's the plan here.
Yes, it is.
Things are looking up. Craig's getting close to 10K now on the sales.
Wow.
And haven't touched the comics yet.
He's got comics too?
Check this out. 7 long boxes of them.
Oh.
He bought what is called a banger.
Yeah.
That is a banger right there.
Yeah, it is.
And we're happy for you, sir.
For $90? Are you kidding me?
Wow. So if you would like to come on and talk about it, we'll be all ears. You can just, boom. Because that's what we want to do. We want to find those units. I've got one I might be looking at tomorrow, but I think it's going to be expensive. But now that 2023 is here, I told you guys I had to shut off sales.
Yeah.
The last 6 weeks of the year to maintain hobby status.
Sure.
Okay. January 1 came, and yesterday we sold 2 antique dressers.
Oh, good.
And a floor mirror that, just standing floor mirror. $335 worth of sales yesterday. And more importantly, the room that we made.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Those dressers were beautiful.
Yeah, the lady that bought them was just so happy to get them. And I told her, I said, we buy storage units. Like I said, have you ever seen Storage Wars? She said, oh, you do that. And she gave me her card and she says, if you've got anything else, I said, hey, come over to my van. I haven't unloaded it yet. I said, I've got a piece of furniture from that same unit. That really nice media center. I haven't even got it out of my van.
That's beautiful.
She looked at it and she said, well, what would you or you wanting to get for that? I said, well, right now I haven't cleaned it up or anything. I said, I'll just throw 150 out there, right on. So she took a picture of it.
Okay.
And I said, would you like to see this iron bed that I found in that unit? And I said, it probably weighs about 200 pounds. I said, it's a beast. She says, I just think that's a little bit more than because what she wants to do is she puts her own, her own mark on these pieces of furniture. Like she'll paint them or do whatever she thinks is the best. Yeah. I'm not really a fan of painting antique furniture, but hey, if she can doll them up and make big bucks out of them, more power to her.
Yeah.
But she was interested possibly in the media center, which I call a media center, but she called it a possible buffet. I don't know.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, she gave me our card, and so, might have a contact, but she didn't want to deal with the bed because of the weight. That's fine.
No, it's gonna be the right person that gets that. They're gonna be so happy.
Yeah, because see, I don't think she would have wanted to pay what I wanted for, because she wants to have a little room there, but we're gonna go for a moonshot on that one, or about right around $500.
Yeah, and that's a good deal.
And I think it's fair.
It is fair, Mark. Trust and believe.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
Craig just said if you can put the link in, he'll jump on.
Yeah, I want him to come on. Craig, great, man. I'm going to go into wait a minute. I'm very slow, so give me a chance here. Yeah, I got to go here. And then as soon as you come on, sir. There you go. And then as soon as you come on, sir. Okay. I had to, there it is. Okay, and now once I hear the boop, then I know you're in the backstage. I'm going to delete the link because we had an incident here one day. So I don't leave the link in the chat anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as soon as
that's great. I want to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt about it.
90 into 10 grand. Hello.
I don't know. See, here's the thing about that unit. I think he put a picture of it up on Facebook when he sent me a message, and I'm like, my God, that unit would have gone for a ton more than that. All right, Craig, hang on a second, buddy.
Wonder where he's at.
Let me get over to here and take the link down.
No, I don't.
And we're back into StreamYard. Craig, can you hear me, buddy? How you doing?
Well, just another day. We're sitting here processing stuff I pulled out of this unit.
Man,
sorry for the mess behind me. I wasn't really prepared to jump on.
No, you're good, man. Hey, we don't do anything very, very organized around here anyway, buddy. So we're just glad to have you on. We want to hear about.
See, I even got a naked man behind me.
Okay. Well, okay. All right, sir.
Yeah, I've been.
Tell us about it, man.
I've been looking at units for about 2 or 3 years, and I'm very risk averse. I don't like to take a lot of risk when it comes to money like that. And I finally saw this. I'll share the listing if you want me to. We'll kind of talk through it if that'll help.
Whatever you want to do, man.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me get over here.
Yeah.
How do I share? Do I not have? Oh, present. Been so long since I've used StreamYard.
Yeah.
Share screen. Share screen. That one. Go. Sit down there.
How's that?
All right, so that's the first picture that you saw when you come to this unit. I want y'all to tell me if you see anything. With that first picture, don't look at the other pictures, just that one picture.
I can't see a whole lot other than like some boxes and some small items there.
You can obviously you can see the dollhouse in the back, right?
Yeah, you can see the dollhouse, and then we know that's
a
little bit of money.
It's just one of those ones you probably buy at Home Depot or something like that, where it comes with the plan and that you build it.
Right.
But they didn't do a very good job of marketing this unit at all.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I saw the dollhouse, but that's not what. Get over to my other screen. That's not what caught my eye. What caught my eye was in the second picture.
Okay.
Maybe not even the second picture. I'm sorry. Still not a whole lot there, right? In the second picture.
No.
Yeah.
Third picture, still not a whole lot.
Right. I think I know the one you're going to show. It just shows a lot of those oblong boxes.
Yep.
And man, when I
Fourth
saw
one-
those,
fourth one,
I'm
there's
like,
a fourth one, there's a dresser. You can kind of see the item that I ended up getting back behind that box in the middle, and I thought I had an idea what that was. Still nothing on that pic. Where's the one that? Let me put it full screen. Maybe I back up. Okay, maybe it was that one. Right there on the edge. That's what initially caught my eye, but you barely can see it.
yeah.
To
Is
the
that
left
the
of that green
oblong
tote.
boxes?
Go over here. There it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm starting to see it.
So people, most people are probably going to focus on this junk mail
Mhm.
and this box and this picture, I think, and think there's not a whole lot. But you see those oblong boxes; those are comic books.
Oh,
I
wow.
saw that, and I
Probably-
heard you got it for
probably-
$90. Holy
Probably
Lord.
300 and some odd count box, give or take. If I had to guess, and that stacked up. That's probably about waist high, a little bit over waist high. So that's
Wow.
that. I figured that was too deep. That's one right there. So that's at least 2 deep. There's one right there that's probably 1 or 2 deep. And then another thing that caught my eye was this box right here. That is
Yeah.
a
Wow.
card collecting box. It's a very
Oh.
specific size box.
Yeah.
Right? The only thing that's just like these boxes, the only thing you find in these boxes are comic books or magazines.
Right.
Actually, I don't think regular magazines would fit in there. It's just comic books. Same thing with this box. So I figured comics and cards is probably Pokemon. It's probably Magic the Gathering. It's probably not going to be sports cards. It could have been sports cards.
Mhm.
That's great.
But I ended up getting it for $90. My max bid, I think I put in was $325. I don't know if y'all know Jason. He used to be Thrift Trader. He's now Man versus Mystery. I
Yeah.
talked to him again. He does storage units in Oklahoma, but
Oh, yeah.
spent $90. This box, either this box, the one right below it, slam packed full of Dungeons and Dragons manuals from the 90s.
Wow.
I've
Yeah.
done about $1,000 in sales on that.
Oh, man.
This was packed. This is completely full of Magic the Gathering cards. I pulled
Oh, wow.
about $9,500 in Magic the Gathering cards out of there so far, and I'm still going. I have not touched these comic books yet.
Wow.
I've looked through them, but I haven't done any processing on them.
Oh Lord.
That's amazing.
So what was
Woo!
what was cool is this. You can barely see it back here. Donnie, have you ever seen those ceramic egg smokers or cookers?
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
grill?
Yeah.
That
Mhm.
one is brand new,
Oh
Nice.
yeah, that's all.
It has never been
right there.
used. and that's about
That's
a
great.
$800-900 egg.
Whoa. Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
That's what my
amazing.
life has been busy doing. I'm sitting here there's an app for Magic the Gathering cards, and you just scan cards and it tells you what it's worth. If it's under $1, I stick it in a pile to donate, and if it's over $1, then I put it in a pile and I go through that pile, get it down to $1 increments, and I start listing them. But I pulled
Wow.
2 or 3 $500 Magic the Gathering cards.
Oh, my God.
That's
Yeah,
incredible, Greg.
I was very blessed with this unit. I'll tell you that.
That is so great. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, if anybody in the chat wants to ask him a questions, any questions, I'm gonna roll through this. And hey, Robert, I'm glad you could come in today. I appreciate you. And Douglas, hey, he's dropping some links, and yeah. Hey,
I started doing a video on it, and I filmed some footage, and I'm like, I really don't have time to do a video. That video would have blown
you
up.
got to do a video though, man.
It would have blown up. But
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to, once I found the high dollar cards, I'm like, I need to spend all my time doing nothing but processing these cards.
Yeah.
You know,
True.
Yeah, but get the shot, man. Some of that you're gonna have to get the shot.
Yeah.
You're gonna-
You are.
Just got to do it, man.
yeah. I've got footage when I opened up the door and saw the boxes and all that.
Yeah.
And I just filmed footage of, hey, I'm gonna go. I'll film details, as I open up these boxes, but I never did.
Man,
But,
I'm
uh,
happy for you, dude.
Yeah. How
It's-
exciting.
It was a great start to the year, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect start of the year.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Now I gotta keep my eyes open, see if I can find some more. I mean, obviously, you got everybody that does this stuff. You got to consider that this is not the normal.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
and y'all know
Yeah,
it.
this
I'm
is
preaching
the
to the
one
choir
in
here.
a 1 in 500 kind of locker you're going to find. But if you persist in buying these storage units, like I tell people, it's a numbers game. That
Yeah.
eventually you're going to hit a banger if you keep it up.
I think the key and what I've kind of looked at is, and I think y'all have talked about it in the past. Try and find that one item that's going to help you get your money back. That you
Yeah.
paid for the unit, and that, like I said, I'm very risk averse. But when I saw the egg, I knew that was at least $500 or $600 used.
And then you're saving $90.
And then Jason, that I was talking about earlier, the thrift trader, said those boxes of comics, you're looking at a minimum of $100 a long box, even if it's junk.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's $700. That's $1,500 there.
Yeah.
And that's before I even know what's in it.
That's what you call a banger.
Yes.
Isn't that right, Jen? That's a banger he got. Yeah.
Talking to you.
She
Yeah,
said, that's awesome, man. Patrick said, yeah, man, grats. Oh, hell yeah.
Yes.
So now you're hooked, right? And you're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
be
I
buying
keep my eye
another
out,
one as soon as you
but again, I've got probably another $2,000 worth of cards sitting on the table right here that I'm just scanning, trying to get listed.
Well, hell,
That
you can
is
turn
so
some of those
exciting.
cards into new
That's not-
storage units.
Yeah, that's not high end cards. Those are, I've got a stack about like that of $6 and $7 cards. Stack like
Wow.
that of $2 and $3 cards that I can list.
That's good too.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
I've got a 15-year-old son that's going to get busy on the lower end stuff. Get him to list it. But,
Cool.
Yeah, I think all
Yeah.
you need to do now is just start putting that stuff up on the internet, and you're just going to start taking in money like left and right.
I don't do this full time anymore. I've had a regular job for the last year. So, I'm not having to depend on this. So I can kind of take my time, but still, I really hadn't listed a whole lot on eBay recently. I've got some clothing, some collectible stuff like that. So my sales were really down because I really hadn't been listing. And I listed this stuff. I went from,
Yeah.
$200-$300 a month to I had a $700 day last week.
Wow. How fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that
great.
was
That's great, man.
it was definitely a blessing.
Oh God, I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
That's exactly why we buy storage units. And that's what I'm telling people. We've had 5 or 6 success stories of people that we've looked for storage units on this show.
Right.
And no, so far nobody's coming back and said, "Oh, you got us a crappy unit. I lost my ass." Well, we got to tell them up front. You could lose your butt on this.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's possible.
I think you've got to take a lot of the keys that y'all talk about is, like I said earlier, find that one item that's going to help you get your money back, but also do as much investigation as you can. Look at these units. Don't make a quick decision just because you think.
Blow up the pictures and look for clues in those boxes. Look for writing on the boxes, even though the writing may not be what's in the box, but you can go by those clues and determine what you want to do with your bidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Jen says, when I go thrifting, it's always sweet to get 1 or 2 items that pays for everything.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, this is the same thing here, Jen. When you look at these units, you look for a few items because somebody will say, well, what did you see in there? Well, for starters, I saw X, X, Y, and Z. So I know I have that. And if they would leave that in there, what's in all those totes? What's in that box?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
exactly.
That item, that little egg vitamin, like the item in the back that you were talking about. Well, you saw that and you knew what it was.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that was another good clue.
Yeah. Then the rest is gravy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
Mhm.
that I've been talking. I was telling Johnny about this the other day, and he's like, "Oh, really? Yeah." Because he went out and bought we profiled a 10 by 40 for him.
Yeah, so I've watched a couple of videos he's done on it.
Yeah. And he's found some really good items in there. So hopefully he does really well. And I know Krista on here, she paid $30 for a unit and was just selling hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars out of there.
Right.
And we sold antique dressers yesterday. So that's one of my main items I look for is antiques, because I love the antiques. I could sell them, and they lead to jewelry, antique jewelry, which is gold.
Oh, jewelry?
Yeah.
You mean you can find jewelry and gold in these things? I didn't mention that. I've got a small amount of jewelry in the other room.
Well, see, that's what, if you want to
There's-
see me
there's some-
light up, you talk about jewelry and gold, and what you said got me lit up too. Trust me. But one of my niches is finding the gold and silver jewelry and the antiques and all the stuff that comes with that.
Yeah, we've got some 10 and 14K. Most of it seems to be like baby or youth, small child, like necklaces with little things on it. But it's all, everything we pulled out was marked.
Gold is gold, man.
Yeah.
Gold is
My wife
gold.
got a little thing. I go get it checked out.
Yeah, I do. What I do here is I just take I get the acid. You know, you can get 10 karat acid, 14 karat, 18 karat. So I take it and I test it here. And, you know, I found that what you got to do with some of this stuff is you got to put a good score on that ring when you're testing them, because sometimes they'll mark them 14 karat.
It's
And
plated.
they could be plated and they won't mention it, but you got to scrape them enough to get through the potential plating and test them
Right.
if you have any doubt about it. And I have had a few that turned out that weren't completely gold, but you get a good feel about them after a while.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try and find me a local connection to get rid of that kind of stuff. I'm not going to get into testing stuff.
Yeah.
Like, my wife went through everything, and we pulled out the magnifying glass best we could. Didn't have a loop, but just used the dang zoom on the phone is pretty dang incredible to get to that stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
We just used that and scanned in.
I've been kind of like buying gold scrap and gold bullion for like the last 10 years and just stacking it. So I have one guy that I sell all my eBay merch to.
Oh, really?
So I don't have to, I've never listed on eBay. I provide items to an eBayer who pays me in gold scrap, because he goes around and buys lots of gold tone jewelry on eBay, and he actually gets a lot of pieces of real gold.
Oh, wow.
So 3 or 4 times a year we trade together, and then I will save up stuff that he lists on eBay, and he pays me well in gold scrap.
That's cool.
So that way it's not even really a sale.
Right.
Think about that.
Yeah.
True.
I don't know if y'all ever followed Dusty, Alabama Pickers.
No.
He was around for a good while.
I was thinking about John, the Bama picking and grinning. When you said that,
I don't know John well, but I know who you're talking about. But Alabama,
yeah,
he and his wife passed from COVID a 2 years ago. But he had that kind of arrangement. He was on the eBay side of that kind of arrangement. He had a guy that bought storage units that didn't want to list stuff on eBay. And he would just go through and just pick through the stuff that he had. And it's a great arrangement.
Yeah, it works out great here, and I highly suggest it. And it really doesn't work for a person unless they've got an income outside of what they're doing. We're retired here, and we both get Social Security, and we don't owe any money. So we're able to just do what we do.
Right.
So it kind of works. So yeah, I highly suggest, if you can barter, to do it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's all about making relationships and connections and stuff like that. That's a big benefit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Craig, we're going to look at some storage units here in a little bit. Do you want to look at one in your area?
I've kind of kept an eye, but you're welcome to pull them up if you want to.
Okay, let's do that. Y'all already want to try that?
Yeah.
Let's go.
I don't think I have anything I haven't looked in the last 2 days, but
Okay, let's go to present, share screen.
35124.
35124. Okay, there we are. So now I'm going to go into 35124. There's one I'm looking at for this week.
Huge,
Let me show you real quick what I like about it. It's tomorrow. What I like about it. Now, it is 310, but they're saying there's memorabilia, shoes, speakers, box, boxes, sports equipment, household items, power tools. It's close to home.
Have you found what the memorabilia is that they're
I'm
touting?
still looking. I just found this morning. I was going to profile it, and there's some weights. That's $1 a pound there.
Yeah.
Just now, and then that's a power is that a
Pressure
power
washer. Yeah.
washer? Pressure washer. We actually need one of those for our sidewalk out there, and Julie wanted it, so we may buy this unit. And it's got Jordans, which is going to cause the price to go stupid. I know, but I don't like the pictures they put in here. But I also know that bad pictures can give you an advantage too.
Those tubs back there have me curious. When it mentions collectibles, did they go in and open those up and see it was some kind of collectible?
Well, they're not supposed to do that, but we know that some will. But you want to hope that you could see some collectibles in plain view to know that they didn't go back there. Because who's to say they didn't take something out of the daggone thing? But anyway, I'm looking at this one very seriously for tomorrow. And I just wanted to show you that
That
while it
looks
was still
good,
on
Mark.
the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And good thing is, it's not a real messy unit. Should be
I
hard
could
to
back
clean
right
out.
up. Look at that, Craig. See, if you can tell it's on the outside, so I could back my van right up to it.
Yeah.
I could probably get that in 2 loads, maybe one, but I don't think so.
That unit I bought, if I hadn't spent so much time looking through things deeply while I had it there, it was really easy to clean out. It was not a lot of trash. It was probably 15% trash, if that.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
That's important. But what I like about
I like
this
that.
right now, I'm flush with furniture right now. I did sell 3 pieces of furniture yesterday, but this one doesn't have any, which is good right now.
Yeah.
And this power washer, we need it. So that gives me a tactical advantage to buy this
Okay.
because I don't
Can-
want to go
can-
out and buy a freaking power washer when I can get one in a storage unit.
Can you see what the brand is on it? I couldn't see it when you kind of flashed through it on the.
I can't tell from that.
There was another picture that was
Here's
closer.
one right here. Okay.
That it's not Craftsman, is it? Craftsman have some black stuff, don't they?
I'm trying to find a.
I don't see one.
Oh God.
Can't tell.
Yeah.
I'm just going to have to go for it. That's all.
Yeah.
So anyway, I wanted to show you guys
Mhm.
that unit while it was already up because I haven't bought a unit for a month, and that's the longest that I've ever gone in the last 11 years without a storage unit.
What do you think your max is on that one?
I'm going to
Because thinking about the
buy
shoes,
for sure. I'm thinking.
I think that price is being driven up, number one, by the shoes.
Yes, exactly.
But with shoes, you've also got to consider there may not be shoes in there.
Right.
And I'm not trying to talk you out. I'm just saying that's something you got to consider.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, Craig.
Yeah.
I like
sure.
to get the best unit because I'm in a different system here.
yeah.
We're still considered hobbyists at this because at the end of the year we show zero profit because we're still considered hobbyists. So I can afford to just get the best units, maybe even overpay for them.
Right.
Now, I know that sounds absurd to some people because they're depending on the money that they sell out of the stuff they buy. But all we got to do is get our money back. So that gives me a tactical advantage and another tactical advantage. We need this
You
freaking
need
pressure
that.
washer.
Yeah, I agree.
So what we do is we get all this stuff.
Go for
and
it.
We turn that into the better units, even if they're overpriced, because in the long run, it never hurts us.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, I interrupted you when you were. What did you say you
Sure.
think your max is on that?
I'm going to go into the 5s for sure. What do you think?
Sure.
I'm new to this game. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
I'm with
understand
you.
some of that logic. You know.
What do you think,
I'd
Glenn?
go 500 or 600 on it.
No, that's
I'd
exactly
say
my
500 or
thinking.
600.
I
Well,
just
those-
don't want to
yeah.
go into
Yeah.
4 digits on it. I don't want to go into 4 digits on it.
The boxes and the totes back there are very intriguing.
Yes.
Number one, they're decent
Yes.
totes. It's not like it's a cheap, torn up tote. They use those to protect something, in my opinion.
Yes. And they're also, they keep the moisture out too, for
Yeah.
the most part. There's something here too. There's some pedestals. I like this unit, and I wish
Yeah.
the shoes weren't setting there.
I think that's what's driving. There's somebody seeing that and thinking there's more shoes in there. It may have been a shoe collector.
Yeah, and that if that's the case, it could go over $1,000. And then I I don't know. I'll just have to feel how the emotions of the moment go. I can let myself get carried away. Like if that was a live auction and there was people that were looking at me and I might pay more than, because I'm pretty competitive. What can I say?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it'll be a good one.
We're the same way.
Yeah. I mean, it's human nature. So I like buying them online because I could sit here and war game all this stuff. I can like with you guys, I could sit here and look at the units with you guys and think about it. But when you're at a live auction, you got to think right then. And then you can make some big mistakes.
Yeah.
I mean, especially when you're new. I started this out 11 years ago. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that one. That's the one I'm looking at for tomorrow. But all right, Craig, what was your
35124?
35124. Okay. And how much of your radius do you want to look at?
Just go 50 miles. It should be fine.
Okay. I do 5 miles here, sometimes 10, because we got so many in the area. I just want the best of the best. Look at all these storage units. Let me redo that without the charity and the non-lean units. You don't want those because they've already been gone through. Yeah, that brought it down a little bit. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's look at the first one here. It sells in 3 days. It's in Birmingham.
That's right here.
Space Savers, Highway 280. It's a 10 by 12.
Those stackable units are $200 and $300 used if they work, aren't they? Or better.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Those stackable washer and dryers are $200 and $300 used.
That would pay for the unit.
Oh yeah,
there.
easy.
Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's a lot of big stuff, and I'm not getting into big stuff if I can avoid it.
Okay. All right.
But that's just me.
I kind of do, but that's okay. Everybody has their niche. While I'm in here, I just want to see what's.
Is that a snow shovel? They probably don't use that in Alabama.
Probably not. I noticed it hadn't been used very much. Pilates. It looks like a brand new Pilates something or other there. Still got the band on it. I don't know what the hell that thing is. I'm sure it's got a little value. See what else is in here. You got looks like a vac.
Yep. That's electric pressure washer, just a smaller type.
Oh shoot, it's too far for me to come for
that's
that.
what it looks like.
But those don't put out a lot of pressure. They're good, but it's nothing like the gas powered one.
No, it's
450 psi.
1450, yeah.
1450. Okay, well, I mean, this is a decent unit, but you don't want the big stuff, so we'll move on.
If I can avoid it.
Yeah, it gave a good list of what was in there, though. There's quite a bit of good stuff in there.
If that go back to the picture that had the Pile H thing on it.
Oh, I can go back in there, not a problem.
What is I'm sorry, I hadn't looked this close on you. The bottom right picture, right below the bottom corner. Yeah, that one right there. Performer 298. Okay.
They're 298.
No, 298 is the model number on it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that's what they cost. I'm gonna say, well, hell, that would pay for the unit. Almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
325. That's a $325.
Nice.
On eBay. There's one list. I don't know if there's any sold.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just not getting into big stuff. That's my biggest thing.
Some of that big stuff, though, if you get a unit like this and it's close to home, you can just rent it for a month and just sell the big stuff right out of it. And look at this, full of DVDs. Well, those aren't really
CDs,
good
probably.
anymore. A little bit of money. But anyway, there's some kind of a table there. Or is
It's a
that
walker.
that looks like a walker now. You're right. It does look like a.
I'll ship that to you if you need one.
No, I don't need that. Fortunately,
No.
I figured your age, you might need one.
That's fine.
hey, I'm hoping to get a lot older than this, dude. I'll show you what old looks like here in a couple decades if I can get there. So I'm gonna promise you I'm gonna try. I got plans and see if the good Lord's gonna let me pull them off, and I think He's going to. But that's just my opinion. Look at this mess.
Big TV.
White refrigerators are the least desirable. Big butt TVs are crap. And look at that pile of shit.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we can move on from that one.
Yes. There, I dropped the S bomb on it because it needed it. That was a pile of crap. All right, here we go.
If that hadn't gotten so high, I was considering this one because those shelves are worth 40, 50, 60 bucks a piece.
Yeah, shelves are auto money.
I need shelves for my eBay stuff, but there's nothing else in it. If it stayed at 10, 15, 20 bucks, I was going to get it. But
well, I can look at it from my perspective. You've got a hydraulic chair here that you could get some good, as long as those hydraulics work in that could be used as a barber chair. You can get every bit of 50 plus for that.
Yeah.
And you got all right. What I don't like here is furniture. Each of the top drawers is missing. Am I right?
Yep.
That's a problem.
If anything's stored in there that's valuable, it's used in that top drawer. Keep it easy to get to.
You're right. Because, and I'll tell you something, from all the buying that I've done in storage units over 11 years, dressers put out more than safes.
Really?
Yes. My experience of 11 years, dressers put out more than safes.
They put out. What do you mean?
Stuff you find, they put out, all right. Yeah.
That drone is kind of caught my. I can't see the brand on it though. Could be a cheap one.
Could be a cheapie.
I don't know if it's a DJ or whatever those things are called.
Let's see what else we're missing here real quick, and then we can move on to another one.
Yeah.
I mean, I would buy this unit for
good.
if it was close by. But the only thing I don't like is what's wrong with the drawers in this thing.
Yeah.
So you got to me, I've
that's
$120 over here. So really,
I could use the shelves. That's the only thing I was really looking at.
Yeah.
I don't have to move that
in there.
chair. That's just some ratchet straps or something like that.
Yeah, you got about $20 worth of stuff right there, randoms. Okay, we'll move on.
Sorry, didn't mean to take over the live stream.
No, you're doing.
You're great.
No, yes, you. Let's look at this crap here. That's in 10 days, but I like extra space here. I mean,
but see, that one is kind of organized. It's not just thrown in there.
Yeah, and here's a clue that I look for. They wrapped this furniture.
Again, trying to protect something.
That means they kept pride of ownership.
Yep.
Wrapped here, and it's only $30. Now, here's the problem, though. There's still got 10 days to go. So there's a lot of time for them to cure this account or for people to see it. And then here's another piece of furniture down here. It looks like it could be good too.
That's good.
But see, that one wasn't wrapped, but this one is. I wonder if that's a mirror or something right there that's wrapped. No, it's deep.
It's deep. It's some kind of a piece of furniture that they cared about.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's look for a clue here.
Another thing, and again, I'm not trying to step out of line. One thing I try and look at is get a general feel for the types of items that are in there. If you see, if you can kind of figure out, were they a wealthy family? You know, because sometimes you can see one thing and think, if they had this, they had money, kind of thing. You know?
Yeah, I'm seeing some like wooden boxes.
I see that. Yeah.
Is that like a trunk? Maybe you think?
Like small wooden containers, which to me can have whatever in them. You don't know.
Yeah.
Now, this box is marked. This tub's marked Easter.
Yeah, that's probably got some leftover Easter candy in it.
Yeah. But this unit has a good.
I do have my eyes on this one. I'm watching it to see where it goes.
So you are watching this unit.
Yeah.
I would too. I would definitely be.
I think it's got potential. It's probably gonna have some junk in it, but it's not real messy. It's not gonna have a lot of trash, it doesn't seem.
Look at that wheelbarrow. That's boy, I tell you what, if my wife saw this wheelbarrow and this unit was close by, she'd say buy the unit because she wants the wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
And I mean, she just sat in the kitchen. She says, I want the wheelbarrow. This was in Alabama, so I don't think we're gonna go get this one. But
it's a 10 by 20, so it's decent size.
Yeah, I would rent this unit for a month and I would make so much freaking good sales out of it. I'd get so many videos. With me, Craig, a lot of what I do is wrapped around what I can do on YouTube because I'm trying to we're trying to do some things here, like to get to 100,000, which sounds ridiculous to most people, but we think we can do it.
Can't do it. You can't do it unless you try.
Yeah, we're crazy enough to believe we can do it.
Yeah.
I never
And
thought I'd get 2 subscribers, much less 3,000.
It took me 4 videos to get my first subscriber.
Wow.
Yeah.
Or was it 3 videos? Okay.
That's
All
funny.
right. Yeah. So you're watching this unit. I like it too. But they only took 4 freaking pictures of this. But that might help you. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see what else
man.
we got over there. Now we look. Oh, whoa. Now that one was junk.
Already
This
looked at
one,
that.
you didn't want the big items. This
Mhm.
one looks a little bit junky. Yeah, and that's public storage. There was a stretch of time when they were letting people make partial payments here. And I don't know how it was down in Alabama, but they would let them make partial payments and get in their unit for a good
Wow.
stretch of time. So a lot of these public storage units have
Wow.
been ransacked. And this one also looks freaking ransacked.
Yeah.
I'm just going to look. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Because look, it's manager special. Somebody bought this unit. They went in, ransacked it, and then now they got it up for sale. Or
Oh, you don't have to pay a cleaning deposit. Wow, imagine that.
no public. You never have to pay a cleaning deposit. That's another thing I like about that.
Yeah.
So when you're done, you just
I didn't
leave.
know
And you leave the unit swept out.
that.
I
Wow.
wouldn't touch this piece of crap.
Yeah, it's not worth the $10, I don't think.
No, I mean, it might be worth $10.
No.
$10. It's not worth the trouble to get rid of all the junk on top of the $10.
Yeah.
If you could just go in there and pick what you want for $10, I'd pay the $10 to go in there and pick what I wanted.
Well, if you don't have to pay a cleaning deposit, let's keep him just leaving it there.
Well, you can do that, but then you can't go back to that. You'd have to set up a whole new account. And with Storage Treasures, it's breaking down on that a little bit, man. You
Really?
got to have two-step verification now on those.
Huh.
On the, you got to. So they're trying to crack down on it. I don't think they can totally stop it, but yeah, this unit sucks. Why am I here? I don't know.
Move on.
I just, you got to show the good and the bad, people, it's not all good. You get in
Right.
these and sometimes you can get a pile of crap. Glenn knows it. Joy knows it. I know it. And you know it.
Yeah.
You can get a pile of crap if you're not careful. You can get a
Yeah.
pile of crap if you are careful.
Yep.
All right, let's go find another location.
That's true.
Let's see. I really like that unit. That's the one you're looking at.
I've got it on my watch list.
Yeah, there you go. Wait a minute. What do we got here?
My son saw this when he helped me clean it out. That Kobe Bryant thing is pretty cool. I can't
He
tell if
helped
it's a cheap repo or
Yeah.
Looks like somebody homemade it.
Can you?
it may be. If they did, it's pretty
Yeah.
dang good artist.
You could probably sell it if you wanted
Yeah.
to. Or you can hang it on your wall.
Yeah.
This unit is $30 already in 10 days from now. I don't think it's going to be worth buying by the time they get done with it. It's a 5x4, so it's a tiny little unit anyway. You got some Under Armour container
Fire
here.
stick.
Yeah, and okay. I mean, this one's okay, but it's probably already maxed out.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pass on it.
Yeah, I could see why somebody would still look at it though. Okay, let's see. That's the one you like. And we've already looked at all these, so we'll try. Is anybody in the chat asking? If they're not, we're just going to keep looking for Craig. Is anybody?
No,
Glenn?
not yet.
Okay.
No.
Okay. What's this? What am I looking at here? Okay, here we go. I don't like that piece of.
Yeah, it's a love seat or a sofa one.
Yeah, I don't like banana boxes because they got holes in them.
But they are. I think the reason people use them is
Yeah.
they're sturdy boxes.
Yeah,
They don't provide a lot of
Mhm.
protection. It's just easy to pick up something that's like books. Sometimes come in those.
yeah,
kind of
books would be okay. But I've never found anything great in a banana box. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I don't like this tub right here because it looks
Just
like it's
thrown
got a
in
bunch
there.
of junk in there. You use a few dollars in laundry baskets there. It's just hand to mouth crap. Yeah, I don't think this one's going to be all that great. I doubt if the Jim Beam's in there either. I doubt if there's a Cobra coming out of there. At least I would hope not if I went in and picked it up. There's a 40-inch TV box. I'm pretty sure the TV won't be in there.
That's an older model anyway.
Yeah, I did get a brand new TV in a box one time in one of these storage units.
Wow.
You just never know. What's this?
It's looks like a car amp, like a car stereo amp.
Mm-hmm. And it's $10. I don't know.
Maybe worth watching. The sofa or the love seat would probably make me shy away from it. Maybe
You could just give that to your local Goodwill or something if you could, if it's not nice enough to sell, but you don't like messing with the bigger items. So
I don't know. It's probably worth keeping an eye on. If it stays $40-$50, it might be worth looking at. But it's got 10 days left.
mm-hmm. You can actually have people come pick them up for free if you didn't want to sell them. They'd come pick that up. I mean, here, I don't know what it is like there, but probably the same. All right, let's see what else we got.
I can't tell.
What's this? Am I seeing a big ticket item here? No, I don't think so. What is that?
Can't tell what it is. It's large.
They're saying it's a dining set in here, but I'm not seeing any dining set yet. Let's see. What the hell? Okay, these just closed purses. What? Here's some boxes in the corner and a Keurig. Oh, is that Gucci or Guess?
Yes.
I'm for some reason I'm slightly intrigued here. Maybe it's just
Something's pushing up to 170.
There's something in here that's going to be good. My spidey senses are saying something good is in here.
I'm still trying to figure out what that item is right there.
That right there, Mark. It looks like that could be a restaurant food warming cabinet where if it's stainless steel, is that stainless steel?
It has the
Don't
book on it,
know.
doesn't it?
It's just saying dining set for the whole unit. To whoever put the description on here half-assed this, which can be good too if you're a buyer. That's at Extra Space.
Yeah.
I like Extra Space. And you got some shoe boxes back here. Yeah. These look like they're in good shape. I would probably go for this up to a point.
Right.
I'm seeing enough boxes and I like it, but this is about what you like because this is in your area. So, oh, did you see that? Look at all those shoe boxes down there. Look at all these shoe boxes.
10 by
Okay, you got an Amaldo Marcos.
That's a Nike box. That black box just to the two below the red.
Yeah,
that's a Nike.
I could see the Duncan man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Madden Girl.
Yeah.
Jubilee.
Yeah, it's got potential. I bet the shoes are driving it up.
Yeah, I mean, right now, if you could get this unit in the 300 range, it'd be a great unit.
Yeah.
I like it.
For sure.
On there. There's a little
Microwave.
I would too.
I gotta give my cat some cat food here. Doug was supposed to show up on the show today, but he's asleep on the bed back there. So, but Sadie's
Such is the life of a YouTube cat.
Yeah, he gets everything he wants, Greg. He gets. I would love to be him in a future life if I had one. I would be him, but I'd want to live here. These cats have it made here, man. And look at that box right there.
I know. There's
nutty in there. Oh, is that a washer dryer down there?
Yeah.
Well, there's $300 more just sitting there.
Oh yeah.
Just sitting there. Oh, look at that table up against the back wall. There's your dining table, I bet. More furniture. Oh, good Lord. This unit is a banger, man. Could be.
Yeah.
Craig's like,
It's
good. I love that washer dryer because I see that and I see $300 right there is what I see.
Yeah.
I don't see a big item. I see 3 crisp $100 bills right there.
How many of those do you pull out that are not working?
In pairs, they usually always work.
Right.
It's when you find them alone, like a lone dryer or a lone washer. Those are the ones you need to be really skeptical about.
I'm just curious why somebody would put something that does not work into a storage unit.
They're lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can't be. It can't be that they don't have a way to transport it because they transported it to the unit.
Yeah. See, if you've got a broken washer,
Yeah.
all you got to do is set it out to the curb, and somebody will take it for scrap.
A scrapper will pick it up. Yeah.
Oh hell, every time. I mean, we have scrappers come out here all the time. I'll leave them stuff, because I know they'll take it. I keep all the brass, all the copper, and I for myself, and all the just the regular metal. I just set out for the scrappers to make a
I
buck
think I'm gonna
on.
watch this one and see.
Yeah, I think you should watch this, dude. I'm sitting here just drooling over the potential of it because I'm seeing $500-600 in furniture and
Huge that
What?
potential.
and that's just what I could see. And then I'm seeing that this lady liked to spend a lot of money on shoes, so maybe she liked jewelry.
Yeah.
Maybe she put her jewelry box in here.
I'm still curious what that big item is to the left. You might be right, Glenn. Maybe some kind of warming. My first thought was is it deep? Scroll back to the right a little bit on that picture. Other way.
Now it's wanting to bounce.
Okay, I thought that was the edge. I can't
Well,
tell
let's
what
look
it is.
I can't tell from that picture, but there was a better picture here somewhere. Oh, look at all those shoes over there. Good grief. Okay, here it is. That's all it shows. See, they didn't even try to describe that.
It's not like a commercial refrigerator or something, is it? Refrigerator warmer, you said, Glenn, right?
Yeah.
They didn't.
Either because it's got different compartments on it, so that's why I was thinking maybe it's a.
Yeah.
I've seen
That's a
those
good
in
point.
restaurants where they.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This almost looks
I mean, I
like
could be
like
wrong, but
pressed wood shelves right here. It's almost
But it's almost got a shine to it.
like it's stainless, maybe.
yeah, I think it's just a reflection on there. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
it
it's
could be.
just a reflection, Mark. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, but I would definitely keep an eye on this one, Craig.
Yeah.
If it doesn't go too stupid. I mean, I could see $600 easily sitting there, and that's just in the furniture and the washer dryer. And there's going to be a lot more than that in there.
You sell your furniture primarily on Facebook Marketplace?
Facebook Marketplace. We can sell furniture pretty good around here. I sold 2 dressers yesterday and a stand-up mirror for like $325
Nice.
yesterday. So, okay, we'll look for another. We'll look for a few more, and then I'll come back into the chat and engage the chat and see what's going on. All right, Mark, you can do a better job of navigating this. I'm just hitting the back button. Okay, here we go. We looked at that. You liked it.
Yep.
Okay, that's the one we just looked at. It just says bike. Whoever works at this Extra Space is lazy. 1-word descriptions for these big units.
It's a 10 by 15. That's a decent looking rug right there.
These rugs can be a couple $100 a
Yeah.
piece if they're good. I've sold rugs for good prices before. I don't.
Yeah, so
I don't sleep on those. They can be good. Aluminum ladder, $20. No big deal there. But what else can we find? Can't tell much from that. But this shows. Oh, here you go. Look at this jewelry box or lingerie. What do you call it? Look at that.
Dresser.
That might be a jewelry box. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Go back to one with the 2 to your left at the bottom. That's the bicycle. I want to see what the bike is.
Full
Vortex.
Vortex.
Oh, yeah.
Pacific. I think that's a cheap Pacific Vortex. Probably a cheap.
Yeah, I found a $1,200. Well, it was more now. I got $1,200 for a Trek Fuel 8 mountain bike, and I sold it for $1,200 in a locker. I paid $200 last year. That also had more than $500 in books that I sold out of it. And I always look at
Oh yeah.
this
I
one.
remember
I'm in love with this
that.
unit because of the jewelry box. And the bike, you can sell it. You just want to get a ton of money for it. There's rugs. I like this unit, man.
That's a good
Look at
one.
that.
Yeah.
And even if there's nothing
I
in
do
it, I mean,
too.
yeah, I bet you there's something in
Oh
there.
yeah, that's jewelry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a jewelry box.
Yeah.
Lots of boxes too.
Oh my God, Craig, this was only 110 right now. Now it's going to go up, but you might want to put this on your watch list.
I think I saw it earlier. I think it's already
Yeah.
on my list.
Oh my God, look at these
Cool.
25
I think that's a kid's bicycle.
That's $20.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
No
I'm watching.
biggie.
Size-wise.
Then you got all the.
Couch.
I wonder if that's. Oh yeah, but I keep coming back to this.
They put it right inside the door too, so they could easily access it.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Definitely, you're going to want to mark that one. Let's see what else is over there at that place. We looked at those two. Okay, we looked at these.
Yep.
Okay.
These you didn't like. I don't like them either. Wow. Woo! Doggies. I think you've got all kind of opportunity here, man. Let's look over here. Grace Baker Road. Oh, that's the one we already looked at.
That's both of those.
Let's see what else.
They're
We'll look
kind
for
of they're in a nice area of town too.
Yeah, I always try to buy it out of the area of town here that where the most of the money is. Affordable storage, Morgan Road. Let's see how affordable it is. Oh, we've already looked at these.
Yeah. That's in a not so good area of town.
All right.
Not bad, but just not so good.
Well, for now, I'm going to come back into the chat.
Yeah, that's fine.
And let me see here. Okay. Let me remove that for now. Let me get engaged here with what's going on. Let's see who's in the chat. I want to say howdy do to everybody. All right. Oh, here we go. Johnny Small Pepper. Hey, Johnny. I hope you're still here, buddy. I was in there looking for some storage units, and we found some bangers, man. Absolute money bangers. That's right. That's right. Did Joy already leave, Glenn?
Hey, Joy had to she had to take off, Mark. She didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, well, tell her I'll see her in the chats and see her later. I've been carried away with all these storage units. My God. I'm excited for Craig and some of the opportunity he's got. He's just coming off a big banger and he's got all these potential bangers. My God, Craig, you ought to have a storage boner by now. This is whoa. Hey, Kristen, how's it going? Good to see you. Oh my God. We're having a good day here on the Storage Auction Insanity. I tell you what, we're seeing some real bangers here. Oh, shared out and gave it. Johnny, I appreciate it, buddy. I love that, man. You guys check Johnny out. He is very engaging in his lives, and he's a good guy, man. I mean, he can eat more hot peppers than I can. I thought I was one of the big hot pepper guys. I can handle the heat, but he does. I think he's better than me at it. I'm going to give it to him. Congrats. Yes, thank you. It helps. And here's Larry. Oh, wow. They let Craig on the panel. I guess they won't let anybody. Yeah, we even let Larry on one time.
Thanks, Larry.
Larry came on our panel one time, Craig. You know what he did?
I don't know. What'd he do?
He slammed a pie right into his face.
Nice.
Well, I'm going to show it to you. Let's see if I can find it. All right, we're going to show this if I have here. Here you go. We got to sing a song to this.
Why?
Come on, baby, follow me. I'm the pot.
I'm the pot. I'm the pot. I'm the pot.
Oh, no, you did it. No. Oh, my God. Oh, there you go.
What were you going to do today, Larry?
I'm gonna take a nap.
I love it.
Oh, Larry, that's nothing, man. Put that pie.
No,
Put that
no,
plate
no,
up. Come on,
no.
look at me. Look at this.
That's what that's you.
Look,
That's you.
I know, but you need to look like this.
I don't really know if I want to do this, but okay.
Oh, yes. Oh, whoa. Yes. Oh, whoa. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, whoa. Oh,
Yes. Oh,
Oh,
oh, oh, oh,
yes. Oh,
oh, yes, yes, yes.
yes. Oh,
did you see that?
Yeah.
What did you think, Larry?
Larry's probably back asleep.
I think Larry left. Hey, Harry, how you doing, man? To my favorite one, Wild Man, joined by the Shark. Yeah, the Shark just pulled one off, man. Did you see this banger that he bought? He came on and was telling us about this unit. He paid $90. He's selling like 10 grand out of this sucker already, man. And it hadn't even got to the comics yet.
Yep.
Woo! Just like that. That's right. Yeah. Driving and listening. Oh, yeah. You had to see that one, though. Larry slammed a pie right into his face. He got on Storage Insanity and went insane. He didn't put that pie in his face. He slammed it right into his face. That's right. That's right. Coming back from a major score. Oh, boy. You know what this means, guys. Harry's going to put up a video later, and we're going to have to see what this score is. I'm going to check that out today. Woo! Just like that. That's right. Card Sharp Reality. Hello. I hope you're still here, but we were in there just looking at all the thousands of dollars we can potentially make. And we got carried away. And then Larry came on and slammed a pie in his face.
Not just once.
He kept slamming it into his face, too. He was like, he was trying to make a point. Welcome, Lisa. She does a metal detecting, and it's fun to watch some of her stuff, and she finds some stuff every now and then. It's good to watch. It makes me want to go out and buy a metal. Well, no, I don't go out and buy anything. I get them in storage units, or I don't get them at all. That's how I roll, man. Everything I get, storage unit. That's right. Because storage units provide everything you need. Everything. If you want them to do, you can live off what you find. You can decorate your house. You can do whatever you want with storage units. You can give away. You can sell. They do everything. Do everything. Yeah, and Pearl. Hey, yes, Pearl brought coffee and donuts, man. Cool.
Nice. I gotta get some breakfast. I haven't eaten breakfast yet.
Eat the donuts. I wish I could. And Harry's dog parking, and then Pearl's LOLing, and Pearl had a donut with some coffee. Yummy. Please hit yes. CSR. Let's figure what this one means. What's CSR?
Large shop reality.
That's right. You got it, Craig.
I'll be here all
That
week.
would be right. There we go. Got to be in it to win it. That's right. You got to play to win. Yeah. LSP.
What's up, Lynn?
You got that one, Greg? What's LS? Oh, he's cheating. I saw him cheating.
LSP, Land Shark Picker.
That's right. Yes. Okay, gotta get. She's getting some more coffee. Miss Canadian Scrapper. Hey, hi, how are you doing? I'm glad you're here. We were talking about scrap a little while ago in one of the units we saw. That came up. Yes. Riff, how are you doing, sir? Welcome. I'm glad you're here. I wonder if I can see what he.
Uh-oh.
Lost you, Mark.
Let's burn the channel down.
Sorry about that, guys. I did a Larry. I blinked myself out of stream. Greg's
He's
laughing.
trying to come back.
Yeah, come on, Greg. You tell me you never done that.
I've done it millions of times.
I'm just glad I didn't blink the whole chat out. I lost
I
my
thought
whole
me and Craig
place.
were going to have
Too.
to carry it out for you.
Yep.
You almost had to finish the show, man.
Your channel just got demonetized.
Yeah, it probably would have. I tell you what on these lives, I never monetized my lives, Greg. You know why? Because every time I ever did, they always put a yellow on it and called it limited ads. So
Really?
I thought, well, I don't want to be scrutinized for limited ads, so I just don't monetize my lives. I monetize all my videos, and that's it.
Yeah. I've always turned mine on. I typically don't get a lot of repeat views on live streams. I've got a couple that have kind of gotten residuals here and there, but nothing big.
Yeah. So, I mean, every now and then somebody will toss like a super chat or something. That's fine. But I'm not in this for the money. I'm in this to grow a community and to grow a big channel. And if I can, that's great.
You got to sprinkle some water on it to make it grow.
Yeah, that's right. You got to
feed it.
It's passion. You feed it with passion. And you every single day, I put videos up every single day now. I put up right now, I'm averaging 72 videos a week.
Wow. A lot of that's shorts though, right?
Yeah, most of them are shorts, but I'm going to get back into more storage videos because at the end of the year, we had to slow down our sales because of our hobby status. Because if we'd have kept selling, we would have had to report income. So to do it legally, we had to quit selling. So for our to maintain our status. It's all been cleared with. I went with the H&R Block on how to do this, and the only time we ever showed a profit, I reported it, and I still didn't know any taxes on it, but I reported it, and they said, "Well, you to keep your hobby status, you got to do X, Y, and Z," and that's what I've done. So, Riff, I don't know what you said here. I was going to highlight it and read it and translate it, but I blinked us out of StreamYard, so I'm afraid to try it again. So I'm going to assume you said good morning, good afternoon, and I'm glad you're here, sir. And you're more than welcome. If anybody would like to translate what he said.
That says thank you.
Okay, that one says thank you, but I mean this one right here.
That says thank you.
Is that say thank you?
I don't know.
Okay. All right, he gave us a thumbs up. All right. The last time I did it, I blinked myself right out of frickin' StreamYard, and that's embarrassing. That's right. What do you think this is worth, Craig? You're good at prices. It's not. I know it's not going to be much, but went on Johnny Cajun the other day, and I was saying I was going to make it because I put out coin videos too.
Right.
3 times a week, I'll put out I'll highlight a coin. I told him, I said, I do crazy shit, Johnny. You know that. I said, I want to get on my mongoose and wear a Jason mask and do a coin video while I'm riding on my bike. He said, oh, that sounds dangerous. No pain, no gain, sir. But that plan kind of went sideways because what's the problem you see here? It's signed. It wouldn't have looked right. But my question to you, sir, what do you think this Kane Hodder signed Jason mask?
Have you compared the signature to see that
It looks
chance
right.
to being legit?
It looks right. So I mean, I don't have it. What do you call it?
Authenticated.
Certified. So I would have to sell it as a result of not being certified. But I'm sure it would have some value, wouldn't it?
I think so. I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know. Autographs are tough. Without a COA, sometimes they're a hard sale. If you got a COA or authenticated, then it's going to demand more money. But
yeah,
what's the guy's name?
Kane Hodder.
Hodder. Yeah,
I think so. His signature looks like this. So I don't know if that'll help you.
They're the exact mask. Somebody's got one listed for $35.
Okay. Hey, that's all right. But my point is, I was going to wear that riding a mongoose going down the road showing a coin. I was going to mount the camera on the handlebars and be wearing a Jason mask. And you might ask yourself, why would you do that, Mark? Because I haven't seen it done yet. You see a lot of people that will see things done on YouTube and they go, I want to do that. Well, I do that too, but I also want to do shit that nobody would even think about doing.
Right.
Why? I don't know. What can I say? I'm nuts. Pearl says, and aware of recalled washer and dryers from LG, thousands.
Good thing about recall. One good thing about recalls is sometimes you can claim a recall or a warranty on an item like that.
Yeah, I mean, even if you buy it in like an auction.
Yeah, I bought
there you go.
This has been 15 years ago. Went in the thrift store, bought this was back before flat screen monitors were out. It was all the big, tube-based monitors for the computer. It was like a 21-inch screen. It was heavy. You paid like $9 for it at the thrift store. And I got it was still under warranty. I looked at the date on it. It was still under warranty. And I did a warranty claim on it. It was about a $300 or $400 monitor. I got a brand new one. They shipped it to me.
That's great, man.
Oh,
That's
man.
awesome. And Kelly B, hey, I believe, is she new to the chat? I don't remember Kelly being on here, but we're welcome. I'm glad you're here.
I think she's talking about that item in that unit that we were talking about being a heater or warmer or what it was.
Yeah, she says she thinks it looks like a restaurant appliance too. So maybe it is.
I don't know. I'm going to keep an eye on it.
Yeah, Craig's going to watch that. I hope you end up buying it. I got to know what that thing I think it. Harold, Simple Adventures. Hello, everyone. Hey, Harold, I'm glad you're here, sir. Hopefully you find us slightly entertaining and possibly find some things on these storage units that might intrigue you to buy one.
Mark, I appreciate you letting me come on. I've got to run.
Okay, Craig. Hey, I enjoyed having you on, sir. You're always welcome, man.
Cool. Just let me know.
Yeah.
I'm typically in here on
have a good
Sunday
day,
watching, so I'll be in the chat. I got to get back to scanning this stuff. Got some other stuff to do.
That's great, man. We'll see you, and we'll see you in the chats this week.
I got you. Have a good day. Bye.
Later. Pearl says, I don't know if recalled item affect people buying units. Well, it could, like what Craig was saying. I've never had a problem with selling a washer or dryer on Facebook, and nothing's more scrutinized than Facebook. So one thing hard to sell on Facebook, if you're selling like kids stuff on there and there's anything, you just sniff of a recall, they'll flag the ad right then and there, right when you post it. I put the words
that's why
Lane
we
Cedar Chest. Try that, Glenn. Put Lane Cedar Chest on a Facebook ad and they'll flag it.
Yeah, we had some high-end purses that Joy put on, and you put the name on there, and they came back and told her to pull them off.
Yeah, I don't understand that, but hey, you know what? I'm on their platform. I guess they could boot me off if they want, but we've always behave ourselves on there. We go along with whatever BS they want to put at us because we sell a lot there, and so we need it. So I don't rock the boat over there. I don't really do much on Facebook except the wife lists on there, and then I will respond to people that ask me something or say something on my sarcastic storage stacker page. You know, and dog parking there. Welcome. Pearl's laughing. Harold's saying, "Hey, Pearl, well, dog parking. Good afternoon." And yes, we like that. And Kelly says, Storage Bandits, thank you for the warm welcome. I've been sub for a while. Just actually have a day off and got a live notification. So I'm excited to be able to catch. Wow, we're really glad you're here. Does she have a wrench? Glenn?
No, I don't think she does. No.
Okay, Kelly, you are now a free member to Storage Auction Insanity. Where the only way I was able to do free memberships is by doing it this way. And you are a free member. Glad you're here. And I'm going back into this, and there's that. Awesome. Okay. Harold, hey, he said he started to bid on units. Okay, great. I tell you what, Harold, we're getting late in the show today, but come by next week or anytime, and we will profile a unit for you in your area. All you got to do is give us your zip code, and we can find them in your area, and we'll give you our opinion on what we would do with that unit. Or what we would pay for that unit.
Yeah, I don't think he has a wrench either, Mark.
Okay, well, we can fix that because I want him to have one. You're like our maybe 220th member here, which is pretty good, I think. So I got to go into here. Harold. Kelly's got one now. I got to find him on the chat's in a little different. Here he is. Okay. So you now have a free membership to Storage Auction Insanity, sir. Hopefully we can help you make some money at some point on this show because we have a decent track record. What, Sadie? I got to feed my cat. Here you go. All right, I'm coming back into StreamYard. Here we go. Thank you, Kelly. She's not sure what I'm doing. Hey, you know what? That first locker I bought, I didn't know what I was doing, but it turned out okay. You know, it's a numbers game. Over the course of time, if you buy enough of these, you're going to get a banger. It might take you a while. And can you crop the part of the pic and do a Google Lens search on that pic? You know, I've got that feature on my phone, and I haven't tried that yet. So I might want to try that. I have just now started learning how to use the phone to make shorts. But there is other things. You can scan stuff on your phone like barcodes and Google Lens. You can take a picture of something and then it'll bring up something from the internet, the vast World Wide Web that matches the item you took a picture of. So I imagine you could, Kelly, to answer your question. And Pearl's having some donuts and coffee. Yeah, oh, that sounds good. I just can't I love coffee. I got to have coffee every morning. Pearl, yeah, I really think that's a piece of restaurant equipment. Could be more than worth bidding on. Oh, if that unit was here, Kelly, in my area, I'd be bidding on it. That's right.
Yeah, that's a good unit.
I've got one I'm going to bid on for tomorrow, and I'm kind of excited about it because I haven't bought one in a while, and I want to get the ball rolling. I want to get the camera rolling, get some storage content out. Woo! Just like that. Could be. Nice unit. Yep. Craig's got a lot of opportunities there. I'm really glad he came on and talking about that
Yeah.
because I was excited for him, just him telling me about some of the stuff he was finding. Mark forgot he is live and has a chat going on. Larry, here's the thing, Larry. We are trying. Now, here, let me look at my shirt. That's a pink nightmare from the Christmas Story, okay? Why did I say that? I don't know. I'm easily distracted. But here's the thing, Larry. I'm trying to make people money here. I was trying to get you to make some money buying storage units, but he went another route and he starts delivering food. He's making good money doing these deliveries. So whatever works for you, sir. And I'm glad that you found a niche for yourself. Very happy for you, man. And you're always welcome. You're always welcome, sir. Good to see you here, Larry. I hope you're still here. I'm sitting there talking to my monitor here. Don't forget to thanks, Pearl. It really does help. And Melissa, hi, how are you? Her channel's now Old Time Gems and Antiques, and trust me, that's the stuff that I look for right there. Old Time Gems and Antiques. That's it. So she's right on the pulse of what I look for. And we got some laughing faces. Treasure Freaks, hey, I'm still here just working and listening. That's all I can ask out of anybody, man. Just come on in, You might end up laughing. Who knows? And laughing's mandatory for good health. You gotta burst out laughing every day. I always do. Even if things are totally just horrible, you still got to find room to laugh. That's my attitude about it. See, Pearl's got the right idea. Look at that. Look at that. And look at that. That's right. And we're LOLing and laughing. And this must have been when we were rolling the pie stuff.
I think so.
We'll get through the chat and we'll see where we're at. We're around at 1:30 here, but there's no rules. I mean, we can go. That's why they say dirty old men. Well, dirty old. I guess if you don't take a shower. Hi, Pearl. Ooh. Hi, Harry. Thank you, Blue 5. Oh, yes. Well, you're welcome, Card Shop Reality. I'm glad you're here. What? No. I've never heard of this. They put stipulations on metal detecting. Now what was free, you need a permit. Now wait a minute.
Yeah. That's probably
That
California.
depends on where you're looking, right? Because nobody's going to make me get a permit if I'm looking on some ground that's mine. Right, Glenn? If you got a metal detector, you're going to go seek a permit to look on your yard? No.
It's my property. My property,
Yeah.
I'll do what I want.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. I think she's meaning in certain places you got to get. But see, that's just a money grab is all that is.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started about this. We could go a whole show on that, and I don't want to do that because you know how that is on this platform. So we can only just touch on it here and there. But yeah, that's just along the same lines, right, Glenn? It's just another brick in the wall.
Yeah.
Actually, rarely eat donut. Yeah, you know what I found that I like on stuff like that? Because my wife, she'll make stuff with this monk fruit sugar that I can actually eat a little bit of because it's not like real sugar. It doesn't turn to glucose or whatever. I actually like taking peanut butter and putting it on something like that. And man, that's good. I just love the peanut butter.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I love peanut butter. You could live on that stuff if you had to. We always keep a bunch of peanut butter.
Oh,
Shit
yeah,
hit
we
the
do
fan,
too.
we can eat. Yeah, we can eat peanut butter if we wanted to. We buy a lot of tuna because our cats can eat that too, you know. And we feed them a lot of tuna, and they like it. So Harry says, "Wow, that's the first time the show kicked him for the Twilight Zone." Yeah, Harry, have you ever done that? Have you ever blinked yourself out of StreamYard? I know Larry used to do it every morning. Larry used to do Sorry, Larry. I'm not making fun of you. I love you, buddy. You know, this is just funny stuff, man. We're just laughing. I don't need a reason to laugh. Sometimes I can just laugh. If that makes me crazy, then that's the way it is. Well, that's the having coffee and beef jerky. Oh, I love beef jerky, Doc. You know what? My son for Christmas gave me a big bag of Carolina Reaper deer jerky. It's good.
Yeah,
It has a
I'll
kick
bet.
to it. Yeah. Oh, it's got a kick. Soon there will be a tax for going to take a
Yeah.
This stuff's going to end, Melissa. I can't get into it on this platform, but things are getting ready to change, okay? It might take a few years. Things are going to go around 180%, 360.
I believe that. Yeah. It's not going to take long. I think a couple of years we're going to be in a better place.
I mean, there's a lot of things getting exposed that we can't really touch on here until after the fact because it's part of the problem we're in today is the why we can't say that here. Well, we can touch on it, and we have, but we don't want to get our channels taken down for something stupid when you should be able to speak your mind, you know? But we do the best we can. You know, rule number one, we have to stay here because this is the best platform that you can have for this type of activity that we do. I've got a channel on Rumble, but I wanted to have that channel already built there in case it took off and I'd have two, you know, I didn't want to put all my eggs in one basket, like have two channels on YouTube. I've got this channel replicated on Rumble. And it's growing, but it doesn't have the community yet. Whereas YouTube here, we've got a great community. Over there, I don't know anybody that, you know, it just doesn't have the community yet. So, but I put up all my videos there that I do here, sans the cat ones. They don't have the short thing over there yet. But I've got all my storage. So anyway, I'm rambling on. I'm sorry, guys. Each state has different regulations on detecting. You have to check. Now, I haven't heard anything about Kentucky, but that's just wrong. I think that's just wrong.
Yeah.
Pretty soon they're going to tell these people that do magnet fishing, oh, you got to have a fishing license for that.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Wait, a fishing license for metal. But you watch. I'll bet you they'll make them get a fishing license. It's just ridiculous. All right, we'll try to roll through. Oh, here I lost my. Beach detecting here. Yes, that's where you can really find some gold bands and people's. You know, they get out there swimming. Boom, there's a gold band. They look on their finger. Oh my God, where'd it go? Well, you're never going to find it. Somebody will. Just hope no one gets the idea to tax the pooper scoopers. Well, right now we're just inundated with taxation without representation. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Look at that right there. Oh, you got to pay a tax to have a cat. Really? It's got to stop, folks, because that money ain't going for the betterment of the country. Okay. Going right in so-and-so's whose pockets, and then we're done with
that's
that.
fun.
Yeah. Melissa, but some places you have to pay to use the toilet. Yeah. I remember it used to be where you had to pay a dime to use the toilet at White Castle, man. You had to go in there, put a dime in and turn it. That's bull crap, man. The world's gone, man. Well, it was fine 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
Think about that. So I know it can be fine again. Hope no one gets the idea to tax them. Well, they will. You give them an inch, they'll take a mile, and then they'll tax the tax. So I'm going over the same post. I think he said, "Hi, wild man." Yeah, he probably did. I know, so stupid. Yeah. Okay, Treasure Freak says it's Arabic and it says, "I hope you have a good time." Yes, thank you. And Riff, I hope you do too, sir. I hope you enjoy being here because we like having you here. That would be sold real fast. I hate horror. Not sure what she meant, but I'm sure it was a good item. All these crazy people killing nowadays. Yeah, I mean, what could go wrong if you just open your border and tell everybody to come in? You know, don't even check them out. What could go wrong there? I mean, just let everybody in.
Hell yeah, you know,
Give
you got all the homeless people.
Give them an income. Yeah. Give them a free phone. What could go wrong?
That's what they're doing. Let's get everybody.
I'm sorry, Glenn. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, you know, you got all these people on here now that are on welfare. Let's bring more in and put out more tax dollars to get the rest of them on welfare.
That's what
and then they complain about we don't have enough food.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Melissa saw a guy in a Batman mask driving a motorcycle. That's why I was stuff like that. I thought I would wear a Jason mask and ride a mongoose and do a coin video at the same time. I thought that would be bizarre. But then I noticed my Jason mask was already signed by Kane Hodder. So whatever. Wear a Speedo, Mark, and backpack with Douglas. Are you sure you'd want to see that? I mean, I look okay for a guy my age, but I don't know if it would be something that would, I don't know. I don't want to go there. I mean, I'm crazy enough to do something like that, but I'm not sure if it would go over very well. Yet they allow, yeah, right. I mean, we know what they do. We know that, here's the thing. I'm just going to sum it all up for everybody. It's good versus evil in the war we're in right now. So everything you hear is reality inverted because that's the evil, and it's what evil does. And if you don't understand that, then you don't know what's going on in the world today. You know what I'm saying, Glenn?
I know what you're saying.
It's that simple. You don't have to talk about specifics to get in trouble on this platform. All you got to do is just point out the obvious. It's evil versus good. Which side are you on? I think I know where everybody in our community is on. Some of them have been deceived and are believing, but I think people are basically good. I do. I think people are basically good. But
yeah, some people just don't understand. Yeah.
Some people don't have enough belief in their own abilities that they look to government to give them their focus and their way when they will take it all away. I think that's the problem. I don't want to get into that, but I mean, that's the reality of it. Imagine all the things you will find with all the storms off the coast now, Yeah. And with some of when the water goes way down, or like in some of these rivers have dried up, you want to be the first to get down there and detect that, and get in there and find some of the old stuff, man. I lived on the coast, used to gate hunt, was so hoping one day a glass float would wash up my way. You just never know. I'm sure he has. I think I was asking him if he ever blinked himself out. Rumble is getting there, Kelly said. It's just got to work on the platform. Yeah, I noticed the other day when I signed on over there to put up my last storage video that they had reformulated their page. It looked a little bit better. Well, I'll just tell you, I've got 23 subscribers over there. Okay. I'm not really, but what I want to do is I want to have my channel over there. All the videos that I'm putting up here over there, that protects them, to
Yeah.
have them all. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. That's all I'm saying. Yep. Pay now for days for, yeah. Well, this is going to get better. I personally believe it 100%, as well as Glenn. Hate to say, but I had to crawl under a few doors to use the restroom. Hey, I'll just go out. I mean, I'm a guy. I'll go out back and just, yeah.
I'm the same way. If I got to go, I'm going.
Yeah, I'll figure something out. Hello. They're sending our tax dollars to build water. No, they're not. It's not what they're doing, Harry. How can I say this, Glenn? They're sending tax dollars to another country that I don't want to speak of here because people have the wrong idea what's going on. Where it gets laundered, sent back to the one sending it, and they put it in their pockets, okay? And they're doing stuff like that, but only with part of it. You ever wonder why they pay $1,000 for a toilet seat in Washington? Well, do the math. We could go all day, couldn't we, Glenn?
Yeah. It'd be in 2 hours.
Yeah. Right now, I'm trying to find where I left off in the chat and get through the chat. And we can end the show, but there's so much good stuff. I think that's where we were. Yeah. But you're right in concept there, Harry. But the thing is, they like to use. They don't have their own washer dryer. Okay. They use the washer dryer overseas. I could say that. They use their own washer dryer overseas. You want all that cleaned up, right? Oh, Pearl, exactly. See, she knows what I'm talking about. If you don't understand this one fact right here, it's on the screen, then you don't understand the political landscape. Not that 95% of the people want to hear about that topic because they've got everybody conditioned to not talk about it. They call it politically correct. Politically correct means they want you to be stupid, dumb, on your knees. But that doesn't work with the stacker. I'm a girl. That's kind of hard. Well, they make these things now that look like a funnel. Glenn, you know what I'm talking about? Where a woman can go and she can use a urinal that way. They actually have these things and you put it. I'm not going to demonstrate this, but you can use it to stand up and do that part of your business. And the other part of the business, we're all in the same boat, right? We're all in the same boat. We got to the bottom. So I'm very happy that the chat was well engaged. Of course, part of it's me being on the storage treasures for a half a freaking hour, but that's part of what we do. And we do have Glenn going through the chat and keeping up with people. But anyway, I enjoyed everything we did today, and I'm glad Craig came on, and we'll have Craig back on again. Hopefully Larry at some time too.
Yeah.
So we're about 20 minutes over or 15 minutes over. So wait a minute, we got another post. Back in the day, you just had to crawl under a door. Yeah, if you didn't have the dime to pay, but I think they figured it out and then they put the at the White Castle where you had to pay a dime, you couldn't crawl under that door. They knew they wanted their 10 cents. Back then, you could get a slider for 10 cents too. So they wanted one of their hamburgers back. You talk about a scam. They sell you a burger for 10 cents, right? Back then. So you go back and pay 10 cents and give them the burger back. Oh my. All right, guys, we're going to close the show down. I want to thank everybody for coming in today because this was freaking incredible, especially having the shark come in and tell us what was going on. So I'm going to find us an outro that you might enjoy. Yeah. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Glenn,
Hey.
we'll see you in the chats, and you probably got a video coming out tonight, don't you?
Yeah, we have one coming out in a couple hours.
Okay. Well, here, real quick, I got a couple more comments. And Heather, she's waving. Now that's a thought. Yeah. It's true, Pearl. She's probably like, I don't want to do that. I don't blame you. You don't need to do that. So I'm going to leave you with this. Wait a minute. This cat right here got me 23 subscribers the other night in one video because she's so freaking cute. That's right. Got 2 more. So glad I caught you live. We're glad you're here, Kelly. You can come back anytime. We're going to grow this show, and we got great co-hosts here. We got nice guests that come on. We touch on this and that, and we help people make money. You need money to
We'll be back.
survive in this world.
We'll
She
be
is
back
cute,
next Sunday.
Pearl. We'll see you guys, and I'm going to leave you with just this epic explosion, and I'll see you next week and see you in the chats. See you later, Glenn.
If
Hey,
I
Mark.
pull this out, what do you think's going to happen here? Oh boy, I guess we'll find out. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Much appreciated.